Hi, I'm Greyson Todd. I don't really get political. Often. A lot. Maybe I do. I don't feel like I am as knowledgeable as I should be to confidently speak on the subjects at hand. All I have are my own personal biases. What I can speak about is music. We can dissect political music together and then maybe learn something. And if you are on certain sides of the political spectrum, just know that whatever slur you choose to call me by in the comment section will be automatically removed by YouTube. It's not me. I swear, you're just using such horrendous fucking language that YouTube won't even allow me to peek at it. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear what you're saying. So let's open up our ears, let's open up our hearts and take in these politically charged songs on their terms. And in the end, I will probably give it a score or some sort of rating, either slam it or jam it. Now, some of these, I don't know if they are genuine. This conservative rap video by Anthony, this might be a parody, but we won't know that until we dive in.
Anthony Sheehan.
I do appreciate when musical artists tell you their name, because I'm looking at this guy, I don't know who he is. All I am is listening to the little piano, the little this sounds cheaply produced. Now that I know there's a name attached to it, now that I see he can afford the AirPods Pro, this guy probably knows his shit.
It's time for everybody to stop believing the lies, so I'm gonna spit some truth. Here I go.
A little bit critique. These camera angles, awful. Fucking terrible. There is a line between you and the camera. If you're cutting between two terribly extreme angles, it's very difficult to understand where we are in the world. This person looks like a completely different person than the side profile I was looking at.
One time for the critics that'll hate you, two times for the people with the same view.
What are we timing? What are we doing 3 times? Are we gonna sing this song 3 times? 1 time for the critics that will hate you. Seems a little insecure that you're even bringing it up in the first place.
2 times for the people with the same view.
2 times for the people with the same view. Okay, confirmation bias. Nothing wrong with that. People do attract like-minded individuals, birds of a feather and whatnot.
3 times for the players on the sideline calling me a fraud because I don't believe what they do.
And then 3 times on the opposite of the second time, the people on the sidelines calling him a fraud because they don't believe what he does. I don't know who's calling him a fraud. What is he fraudulent at? Rapping? Dressing himself? Sitting in a gamer chair? I'm not sure what they would be calling him a fraud about, but he feels very insecure about his genuineness. Just play the song. Let's just get into it. We got 1:52 seconds. Kind of weird to go down a checklist of everybody you want to talk to. Just talk to them. These floppy, like, little wallet cases, not a fan. They get real kind of dingy and gross after a while. As you can tell, not in the best of shape.
4 times for the ones who want to stand ground.
4 times for the ones who want to stand ground. Stand your ground laws. I'm going to hold judgment on that one. 5 times for the haters in the background. Okay, so there's haters in your face. There's people on the sidelines that don't like you. And then there's also haters behind you. I appreciate that he plucks his eyebrows, that he keeps that shit trim.
6 times for the people like me that I want to be free and are never gonna back down.
Number 6, the people like me who want to be free and will never back down. Awesome. 30 seconds in, I got who he's rapping to. He wants to speak the truth and he wants to be free. 2 things I can agree with. I like the truth. I like being free.
There is only one that can save me. Same king, and I know it never will forsake me. But the media.
Isn't there a thing in the Bible about bragging? I personally do not know the process that goes into being forgiven by the king. You're already forgiven by God. That's pretty cool.
Wanna lie, try to play me. Take away my.
He threw something on screen, and I blinked.
The media wanna lie, try to play me.
Yes, the media. The fucking media. The media. It's that guy and that guy. And they're playing him. If they're fucking being players, then I say fuck them too. I don't agree with them.
Take away my rights, try to chain me. And if it
Oh no, Gavin Newsom! I know these guys. She's in the White House, and he is also in like a whitish house, I think. Them too? I'm angry at them too. Fuck you, Gavin, and you, Mrs. Vice President.
they want to keep me down, but I won't budge. Now everybody clowning me so much.
He's a little breathy, but the flow is working for me. At least he's not offbeat. He can fill a tempo, and that's like half the battle. They want to censor me. They want to shut me up. They want to chain me. They hate me. It's hate speech if I speak up. Wrap your heart out, my guy. I would never stifle the creative process.
Everybody trying to provoke us, but thank God we finally spoke up.
If they're trying to provoke you and then you speak up, then didn't they provoke you? You seem a little provoked, sir. You do seem slightly provoked. If you're making a song and you're throwing their pictures up and you're like, look at these people, they want me to be mad, but I'm not mad.
Living in the end times, we ain't even doing nothing but a bunch of bickering and anarchy and looting. We are losing.
We're all anarchy and looting out there. It's fine. It's fine. You'll be okay. You want to talk about something that will really boil your blood, then look up wage theft, my guy. That is something to rap about.
We used to be close, showing loving on my post, but now they all calling me the bad guy.
If people are calling you the bad guy, why? What are you saying, and why do you care when people say, hey, that might be a weird thing to say?
I wish you all the best, I hope you do great. And I ain't trying to play, I'm showing y'all the way, and I hope you all believe before it's too late.
Thank you. Showing us the way. I hope I can be forgiven too. God's not real. I'm not spiritual. Why does it stop at a hard line? Anthony Sheehan, minute and 40-second song. Slam it or jam it. I like the flow. I don't think he said anything offensive. He just seems a little pedantic. So I guess a slam jam would be appropriate because there's nothing too objectionable, and it was pleasant to listen to. First Band-Aid ripped off. I think it was fine. We're gonna be okay. Next up, with 32 seconds on the clock, Kevin J with CWA, a conservative with attitude. A very clever play on the very famous hip-hop group CWA. Most people without attitude, they want to show you a friendly face. They want to look you in the eye. They want to give you a smile, maybe shake your hand. But no, I lead with my asshole because I have attitude. Like, I don't know what attitude he has. He's just saying he has attitude. He's with attitude. Maybe he'll prove me differently.
Most dangerous group since NWA.
The most dangerous group since NWA. Is hip-hop dangerous? Is music dangerous? Is sitting down in a recording booth with all your best friends, making music, thinking about rhymes and melodies and poetry, is that dangerous?
Everybody trying to live up in the fast life.
Why are we whispering? When did the whispers come?
We're bringing it down for the verse.
Like a backpack's back here. How am I gonna get it? Side bag is where you need it when you need it. I'm okay with this. I'm not offended by this. I am offended about matching your bag to your shoes. That's pretty dorky.
Trying to do right, but you're supporting at a fire with is like.
The man who is proudly dancing in front of the intersectional flag is also saying that you support those who rape kids, which I completely agree. The Catholic Church is one of the most heinous terrorist groups in our world, and we must do everything we can to eradicate the Vatican. Nuke the Vatican. I agree, LGBT should not support the Catholic Church. We do not belong there, and they do not belong here. I don't know if that's the message Kevin is going with.
Devil, he the headlights leading the gates to hell, so they never do right. Repent on your sins is the way. The pain from your flesh, better take it away.
This one was a little more objectionable. I was feeling it. I like the tune going into it, but this guy's just so fucking dorky, and I'm gonna give Kevin J's conservative with attitude a complete and utter slam it, kind of whispered throughout the song. I wonder if switching to country will bring us more awful opinions. I'm not gonna pass judgment until I hear it, because that's the kind of open and empathetic person I am. Let's see if Buddy Brown extends that same kind of courtesy with the Offended song. Just want everyone to know, it's a truck session. That means the dude is gonna sit in his truck and play a song. Terrible acoustic quality, open air forest in the back of a truck. Terrible, terrible for the acoustics.
Big old shout out to all the millions and millions of people out there who still are not offended by their own shadow.
Hell yeah, shout out to everyone who's not offended by their own shadow. Do I even have a fucking shadow? Ah! I think it's funny how, like, insecure they are about people being offended. You're the one who drove out to the middle of a lake and sat in the back of your truck to play acoustic guitar song about people that are supposedly offended. Is he gonna directly name anyone, or is he just gonna vaguely gesture to ideas and things that he's heard other people say somewhere at some point?
Help us defy cancel culture.
You seem very stable, very cool. A little better beard than our first rap artist. He doesn't do the line across the chin.
This is the Offended song.
I bet
How
it
dare
is.
Tom?
I guess he needed another take.
How dare children's books not have diverse cartoons? Everything is canceled, including Dr. Seuss.
How dare children's books not show diversity? I know this is from March and we're so fucking far past this that it's even difficult to comprehend what the fuck he's even talking about. So at some point during this year, Dr. Seuss's estate decided to stop selling books that they felt were outdated. That's it. Is it cancel culture? Just because it's a thing that existed and it's a thing that they no longer want to perpetuate does not mean we're erasing it or we're taking it out of history. No one did that. It was the company's choice from within themselves. I'm a tough guy in the back of my truck, and I just want all y'all to know Dr. Seuss is the best goddamn author on this fucking planet.
When common sense equals Facebook jail.
The fact that you're even on Facebook is embarrassing within itself. So that line really is just a cell phone.
I work hard. They're offended.
Whoa! Now, if you want to offend me, plaster shitty emojis on screen. I'm getting a little heated. I'm getting a little worked up. Buddy.
Raise my kids. They're offended. Drive a big old truck.
It's not that big, buddy. I can see your fucking truck from here. It's a fucking vehicle. Anyone can buy it. You don't earn a truck because your penis is big and balls fucking dipped to the ground. You walked into a dealership. You said, I have money. I want the big boy truck. I'm not offended by that. I'm married myself. I have a family myself. That's something we have in common. Maybe instead of trying to isolate yourself and prove how big, tough of a boy you are, we could see eye to eye. I don't know, have some common fucking ground, but I don't understand trucks. I'm a stupid girl.
Cause I work with my hands, go to church, they're offended.
I have a labor-intense job, and you're offended by that. That's how you want to earn money? Go ahead. Maybe I'm getting a little offended at just how narcissistic and insecure these songs are.
Raise a flag, so offended. Sing the national anthem.
Oh, the national anthem. The national anthem. When do you hear the national anthem? Before a sports game? I personally think sports are gay. So I haven't heard the national anthem since like grade school. So that's your favorite song. Sing it loud, sing it proud. Make sure you take the hat off, buddy. Would hate for you to offend someone.
Stand for God, country, family, and beer.
I'm offended now. Pabst Blue Ribbon is your fucking beer of choice? I can handle God. I can defend our country with a passion. I have a beautiful yellow family as well. But Pabst Blue Ribbon is something I will not stand for in this country.
It's a full-time job staying normal as hell out here.
Being normal as hell out here.
Out there, Mr. Potato Head, say he's a man.
We're hitting all the classics in this one. How dare Mr. Potato Head says he's a man, because I, as a grown man, am very secure with my masculinity. Therefore, I need this fictional plastic potato to be secure in its masculinity. The thing that offends me is that they don't even bother to look into the fucking thing. Mr. Potato Head is the product. The brand is Potato Head. Potato Head is the brand. The fucking company, sub-company under Hasbro, I believe, owns them. And then Mr. Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head, potato fucking cats and dogs and whatever products they sell. I don't know because I'm a fucking adult, but whatever products they sell are the product and are still gendered.
How dare the earth be round? How dare the sky be blue?
He's lumping a lot of people together. He's mad at wokeness and flat earthers. I don't know who he's attacking. I would suggest narrowing down your focus just a little bit.
Stand for God, country, family, and beer. It's a full-time job staying normal as hell out here.
Maybe it's about time, buddy. You take a vacation. You take some sick leave. Get away from the office. They're trying to be normal out here because this, not very normal, not very rational behavior.
If you don't want to tear every statue down.
Okay, but I bet you the second any trans person gets commemorated into a statue, they may have an issue with it. Finish it, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's send it. Oh, yeah,
right.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't pull it off. What other great songs do we have? Build a wall around California. Old Billy Gates. Be let's what? Oh, Walmart greeters. So country music definitely didn't make things any better. Buddy Brown, the offended song. I was extremely offended. I am so offended. I'm going to give it a soft slam it. Just a soft one. I will not give him the satisfaction of being offended. Maybe I should switch to music that actually speaks to me, the genres that I implore, the genres that I speak truth to every single day. Though for some reason, Boombox Underground isn't really giving me a punk rock vibe. Punk rock is amazing because it could be anything to anyone as long as it is true to you. As long as you are genuine, empathetic, and open to the world, I say you are punk as all
For us, yeah, the underground's coming out.
I was holding off for a second because I was trying to figure out if this is a parody or not. The more they talk, the more it becomes clear that I think it's true, that I think they're not being ironic, but it feels like a parody. Now that I know it's not a parody, then I should probably take in the words that they are saying. He slides in with a big ass flag, and then we go.
Yo, pass me the mic, cause I'm about to go.
We're going with more 90s aesthetics here. This is more hip-hop that I can endure. So I appreciate mimicking those aesthetics over the newer kind of trappier sounds. A little more thought put into the production, not just the music video, but the song itself.
The new punk rock's not having a mohawk.
The new punk rock is not having a mohawk, it's being a conservative. I've heard this argument from no one serious, but there are people who think that being a conservative is anti-establishment now because the country's just so woke, the country's just so progressive. We're the ones who are underground, baby. Punk rock isn't really about having a mohawk. Punk rock isn't aesthetics. It's about presenting pure creative energy in a space that people feel like they can belong. When there's nowhere else to go in the world, you can go to a goddamn punk rock show and at least see another person that sorta even vaguely resembles you. Because we're all here, we're all listening, and we're all experiencing it together. You might not agree with the message of the band, but if it's genuine and if they're being open to the crowd, then you can't help but embrace. Just doesn't quite compute to me, but let's let them explain it. Let's hear what the Boombox Underground considers as punk rock.
I don't give a butt. Turn the volume up. I've had enough of these nut jobs speaking for us. Now the silent majority is getting.
Oh yeah, the silent majority. A party that has no power in this country whatsoever. They definitely don't have a stranglehold on the Supreme Court or the legislative bodies in this country. About damn time that someone speaks up for them. It's about damn time that someone says, hey, we have a lot of power, but people are mean to us and tell us to shut up, so we're gonna get loud now.
Stand proud against the grain. We the people. Put some respect on the name.
On the name of what? On we the people? We the people of the United States? Okay, put some respect on the name. Maybe respect the United States? Of course, absolutely. US of A, you are my home. I love my home. I love being an American. I love the trees. I love the birdies. I love the streams. I love our salmon ladder. In order to form a more perfect union, you can never achieve perfection, but you can always strive for it. Establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and posterity. To attain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. This, to me, speaks to we the people as being the more important part. Justice for the people within it. Ensure domestic tranquility. The people that live here, the people within your household, the people around you, you want to have a tranquil life. Provide for the common defense. What are we defending? The land in which the people live on. To me, this speaks towards we the people. So it's a little interesting that they're putting so much emphasis on the America part.
Let me spill the tea, cause I run with some roughshod company. I'm talking founding fathers, the first punk rockers.
The founding fathers, the first punk rockers. Truly, truly punk rock. Fighting back against a tyrannical government for dumbos. The founding fathers were punk rock because they were like, fuck you, England. Even though, like, we still subjugated millions of people under slavery. And England, you can say that's punk rock to say, fuck you, I want to keep my slaves. But personally, weird to idolize people. And this is the thing about being punk rock, about anarchism. No masters, no heroes, no idols. Bots your brain to hero worship these people that lived 200, 300 years ago. If you guys are gonna fucking jerk off to it, then you should read it once in a while. We're not bending the knee, we're just licking the boot.
Yeah, the time is now. Turn your boombox loud. Tell them what you're all about. Yeah.
Weak rhymes. Hey guys, your rhymes are fucking weak. Work on it.
Freedom of religion. Punk rock.
Yeah, atheism is like the most free from a religion you can be. I love it. No masters, no gods. These guys are on my side. Punk rock. Though wearing like a $90 Nike sweatshirt, I don't know if I would consider that one punk rock, guys.
Tell the news from opinion. Punk rock.
Not fucking watching the news.
Meet by the faithful. Punk rock. Getting hitched, staying faithful. Really.
Oh, woo! Getting married? Now that's really punk rock. Guys, nothing is more punk rock than institutionalized marriage. Scrapping your identity and taking on another person's name is the single most punk rock thing you can possibly do. Yeah! You thought I wouldn't catch that one. Pro-life, very punk rock. Telling people they have to carry a child to term, super punk rock. Love telling people what to do, bro. Also being nice, you gotta be nice. I open the door for women, but they better not f***ing or else they're dirty little and I will shame them for the rest of their lives. Don't you think I'm letting you off scot-free? We'll be nice to you to an extent. Once the cummies are in, you can't get them out.
The radical notion of wrong and right. Punk rock!
But what is wrong? What is right? What do these come from? Like, what do they think actual punk is? Do they think ethics and morals don't exist within the scene? Have they ever heard of straight edge?
Aw, shucks, guess I don't fit in, cause I value truth and common sense. Not yet that means I'm the bad guy.
They're so defensive. Well, I'm just saying the truth, guys. Oh, you guys are offended. Are you guys offended? I'm very secure over here.
I don't even like punk rock. I'm just
That's
saying
pretty
it 'cause of
obvious.
Hey, thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, give it a share.
And if you didn't like it, I don't know what to tell you.
Plan to share it with my family at Thanksgiving dinner. I'm sure your family will love it. I'm imagining this song being played on Trump's rally. So Trump is having a rally over here, and then the song is just on top of it. Like, shut the fuck up, we have this conservative song to listen to. Personally, I liked it. I think the Mask On song is probably a banger too. I obviously do not understand the conservative mindset. I try to be open. I try to take them in, but we're just saying the same bullshit points. Dr. Seuss, the Mr. Potato Head fiasco. I really feel like there's just not much to say when you're a conservative, except for I'm a conservative. In that sense, they fully represented themselves in the only way that they could. I'm gonna give Boombot's Underground Punk Rock Conservative a complete and utter slam it for just how offensively they use the term punk rock. And the double denim, double denim over here, I feel like would earn them a slam it in itself on the best of days. That had a few surprises. I hope that you found a perspective from them or from me. I don't care what side you're on. If you're a conservative, do you listen to these songs and you go, hell yeah, triggered snowflakes everywhere I go?
I have a house and a family and I have God.
This doesn't say anything about who these people are, what they believe. It's just vague gesturing. I want art to come from a place of purity and not insecurity. Though I do think you can speak purely about insecurity, so I'm Greyson Todd. I hope that you weren't too offended by these songs. I know I sure was. Thank you for watching. Please check back for more videos. Tell me below your favorite conservative rap artists, and I will definitely give them a listen to. Stay posy, stay sweaty. I'll catch you on the flip side. Fucking